Welcome to the Midnight Mixer, where every episode feels like you just became best friends with that really cool couple at the bar.
We're your hosts, Liz and Nell, and we're bringing you the perfect blend of our favorite music, craft cocktails, and heartfelt advice for all of our listeners.
Grab a drink, sit back, and let's mix it up together.
Now, let's get into this week's episode. Woo!
Welcome to episode, I don't even know, 4? I think this is the 4th official episode.
Okay, 4th official.
Welcome to the 4th episode.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I'm a little teed off the Paloma.
Off the Paloma Woma?
This girl still got her apron on, y'all.
Yeah, I'm a bartender. So nobody can tell me a god dang thing.
Hey, and no one will be telling you a god dang thing either if you go back and check our other video out.
Literally. No, but please do, because it's actually really informative and cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you guys would like it.
And you're getting a cool drink out of it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, make it. Come sip with us. You
Come
know
sip
what I
with
mean?
us.
And welcome to the mix, y'all.
Okay, enough shameless plugging.
Enough shameless plugging. How you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm stressed. Stressed a little bit.
I feel like it's been in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to balance life. I was almost gonna say school. I'm not in school.
That shit's still in the back of your
It
head.
is. I have nightmares about school. He knows this. I will dream that I am failing a class. It's a repetitive, what's it called? A reoccurring
yeah.
nightmare
Mm-hmm.
that I have.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm
That's
failing
just-
a class and I can't graduate. I am almost 26 years old and I'm still dreaming about undergrad.
The only time I've had that post-grad nightmare, I remember it wasn't really a nightmare, but I just remember waking up with so much anxiety, I missed an assignment.
Yeah.
And I was like, huh? But I changed. It was the alarm.
Maybe it's the alarm.
My alarm was the same school alarm that I had, and so waking me up would
Anxiety.
so violently.
Anxiety inducing.
Yeah.
I might need to change my alarm. That might be what it is.
I think that's what it is, because it happened to me.
I'm panicked. I have a degree. I'm panicked every day. It does not make any sense. I did what I was supposed to do, and I'm
taking
still
imaginary classes.
oh my gosh, I'm panicked. I am frightened. I don't know. I have no answers to that. But no, just life, work.
Yeah.
Trying to balance personal life. I feel like I don't go out enough with my friends anymore, but I really can't afford to go out. So I'm let me just work more so I can make money, but make money for what?
Who do we talk to about this inflations, y'all? Can we all agree, someone in the comment just say something to me that I know it's not just us? Is it me or is it insane out here?
It's really hard.
It's crazy, yo.
It's really hard. And I just can't handle it no more.
It's we be in situations where I'm not saying I am well off or anything like that. Far from it. But niggas be having jobs and it's bro, you shouldn't be broke right now.
Well, they said, actually, I can't remember what publication it was. I think it's Smart Asset, I think is what they're called. Mm-hmm. They said Georgia, in order to live comfortably in the state of Georgia as a single person, you need to be making $96,000.
$96,000. Wow. You dang near have to make 6 figures. And I heard 6 figures is not even enough no more.
Well, because a lot of people, it's 6 figures before taxes. That salary gets taxed. Waxed right on out.
Waxed right on out. So you literally have to make 6 figures.
It's horrible.
Just to live.
It's horrible.
That's crazy, bro. And growing up, I used to think 6 figures was great. I used to think at 6 figures, I'm
because it was growing up. What do you mean? It was great.
It's crazy.
I mean,
bro.
not to say that if you are able to make 6 figures, I'm not saying that that's not great. I would love to make 6 figures.
Yeah,
right now. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I think if you are not able to live your life as a single person with a 6-figure salary, I think you might have to do some re-evaluating of the things that you might find are necessary for you to live. Because a 6-figure salary is more than enough. I don't make close to that, and I still can pay my bills.
Still be cool.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, if I had 6 figures,
man,
I'd be untouchable.
I'd be good.
But I think the problem is with a lot of people is that they're chasing a lifestyle that they cannot afford.
That's what it be. That's living outside your means.
Living outside your means. Mm-hmm. But I think more and more so now, I think just with regular people working regular jobs, just trying to keep up, stay afloat, that's getting harder and harder to do.
And someone tell a Mexican, stop taking our jobs.
My black job is at stake.
My black job. Oh, Donald Trump got shot at.
Did he?
Shot at. I don't know what's real anymore, y'all. I don't know what's real anymore. People say it's staged.
Let's get into these hot topics, these mixer moments. Mm-hmm. So Donald Trump got shot at. I don't know. What do y'all think about that? To me, I personally think
some people said it's staged.
I think it's staged, and I think they planned something that was executed poorly, and unfortunately, somebody died, and I think 3 other people got shot. That's very unfortunate.
And I know, and I get, and people are gonna be like, I feel like there's gonna be somebody who's, well, why would they do it? Why would they stage it? Because they had a literal riot. They literally raided off of his merit. So I think he wants it to look like, well, we're not the only bad people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're not the only bad people. Like I got shot at my own rap. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think Trump is the only person, the only president that comes to mind that is literally always surrounded by some sort of insane drama. Mm-hmm. January 6th happened. Mm-hmm. No other sitting president has had a group of people raid the Capitol.
The Capitol, y'all.
That is intense. That is aggressive. And then we're talking about this rally where Secret Service, I think, clearly knew that man was on the roof.
Come on, y'all.
Clearly knew.
They literally check these things weeks in advance. Weeks in advance, if not weeks, days.
Yeah.
Days in advance, bro.
They clearly knew that man was on the roof.
They'll be like, a shooter is going to put here, or here. You know what I mean? We need people on these. Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on.
I think it was staged. I think it was planned. I think they were either... Okay. There's two ways that this staging could have went. Mm-hmm. Either one, they wanted to off him. Yeah. Or two, they wanted to create a scene that made it seem like the Democrats or the liberals want to kill Trump.
Yeah.
Either way, other innocent people were injured. They were at a Trump rally, but they're still innocent people, right? Mm-hmm. But despite their beliefs and despite, things that they've decided to be brainwashed by, they did not deserve to get shot. And that poor person that died definitely didn't deserve to die. That's just horrible.
And I know also what's going around is he didn't even say nothing to the family.
I mean, we're not even talking about these people.
Not even talk. And it's like, I get it. The jokes, many men. Many men.
I think Trump thinks his life is a movie.
Yeah.
He has immunity to these court cases. He can't be touched.
He has main character syndrome.
I think he has main character syndrome. I agree.
I mean, I don't think it would be far-fetched to call someone like that a narcissist. He has narcissistic tendencies.
Of course.
Of course he has.
Of course.
So,
yeah.
I mean, it's like, I don't know, though. Like I said, like the jokes and everything is funny. But like, someone actually died.
Yeah.
Fuck this nigga ear. Walking around with a
it's like gauze that he clearly just bought and taped.
Man went golfing right after that. Right after being shot at.
Theatrical. It's so theatrical.
Yo, it's for real. It's insane.
I'm like, I cannot take him. I can't.
If anyone was to stage their own shooting, it's Donald Trump.
Yes.
Come on.
I can't take this 80-year-old man. Somebody get him. They should have finished the job.
Don't say that.
I'll say whatever I want to say. Who's gonna check me, boo?
FBI, open up.
I'm not saying that I would have finished the job. I'm just saying my personal thoughts is,
whoever
if you was gonna do it, see it through, my boy.
See it through, my boy. You like, come on now.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Dang. Tyla was getting some backlash. This is another moment. I've seen people talking about it on the TikTok.
On the TikToks, bro.
She was getting backlash because she refers to herself as colored instead of, I guess, black. And one creator made a really good point. And the point was, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. That's, y'all know that quote. And she's like, you're appealing to an American audience, a Western audience, I'll say. You want to be accepted, to thrive in this music industry, this realm, and you should understand, especially American history, that colored is not necessarily a flattering term.
Like, what are we
that we use over here?
1800s? Colored?
And I understand that things might be different outside of our country, but when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Understand how things work over here. Because, baby.
Colored?
That's crazy.
That wasn't it, Tyla.
That's crazy.
Colored? That doesn't even sound right. I'm colored?
That's crazy.
Just say you.
It sounds ignorant.
Even if you don't, I don't know. Just say you black, bro. Just say you black at that point. But I mean, I guess. I think her parents are. She got like an Indian family. Maybe you don't want to identify as black. I guess.
That's probably maybe the.
But if you didn't want to identify as black, I wouldn't have identified myself as colored though. Because even colored is still.
I'm able to use discretion, or what's the word? Not discretion.
What?
I'm able to assume,
right,
or understand the fact that things are different overseas.
Oh yeah.
So she's probably not doing it intentionally to offend Black Americans.
But however, I also think it was more like, I'm not black. I don't want to identify as black, so I try to identify as colored.
No, I think maybe colored is used in South Africa is maybe what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, okay.
And maybe it's not as offensive as a term as it is here. But I think there is a failing on her team for not informing her, or also her not informing herself on what maybe you can and cannot say in the country you're doing business in.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, which is also strange because her team be so on it. Like when it was on that Breakfast Club interview, they was like, this is a list of things that you cannot ask her. Mm-hmm. Like, you cannot ask her about Kai Sadat. You can't ask her about none of this.
Yeah.
And it was like, what? Like, Charlamagne. But yeah, usually her team be on it. That colored, but then again,
that ain't it.
That wasn't it though.
It ain't it.
Somebody gonna be like, what's wrong with identifying as colored?
Oh, I'm not even entertaining that conversation. If you understand Black American history, you'll understand why it's not okay to be identified
colored.
As colored.
That's like right behind the ER.
Right behind
it. That's second place.
Like, I mean, runner up.
Oh my God, colored. Yeah, bro. I was thinking you would call me colored, bro.
No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it at all.
Yeah, bro.
Well, we're going to take a little breaky break.
Take a little breaky
off
break.
The strength of that. We'll be right back, y'all.
That was the mix. Yo. Back from the break.
Yeah. Exciting news.
Oh, yeah, y'all. Anime fans, y'all gonna mess with us with this
60 years behind.
60 years behind.
But,
it was a long journey.
Where'd we make it to?
We made it to Gear 5, baby. We made it to Gear 5, baby. Como no. My One Piece fans, we made it, y'all.
I have a confession.
What's up?
Gear 5 was not what I expected it to be at all.
Oh, what was you?
I knew nothing about it.
Oh, yeah, you did. Because I already knew the spoilers and stuff.
I knew nothing about it. I knew what he looked like. That's it. Mm-hmm. But I didn't read nothing. I didn't watch nothing. That is
not even from the look. You didn't think it was gonna be something goofy.
That is some goofy. That's goofy. That is goofy. And I like it because it's interesting to me. Yeah. But I didn't expect it at all. Yeah. Now he got serious like towards the end of the fight.
Yeah. But the way he got that joint, yo, I think it's heart when he made his heart start beating again, right? He said, "Yeah, that's the rhythm." I said, what? Nah, that was hard. Yeah, we made it, y'all. It's been it took us about almost a year.
Yeah.
Almost a year.
I can't believe it. Yeah. I can't believe it.
To the non-anime watchers, this is like Grey's Anatomy.
Literally. One Piece will never die.
One Piece will never die, yo.
In other anime news, though. Fire Force is coming back. New season.
Okay.
You're not hype about Fire Force?
Be honest, bro. I
Don't save
even
it.
remember what
Save
happened,
it.
bro.
I thought you were about to be disrespectful.
Nah, I don't even remember like what happened, bro. Like
In
I don't
Fire
even,
Force?
I don't even know. Like I'm be honest with you, bro. Like the overarching story, bro, didn't get me for some reason, and I don't know why. And you know, I love the dude that made it. Like I love Soul Eater. I love but I don't know why Fire Force just did not grab me, bro. Like I always forget what's happening. They have cool moments for sure. Y'all should see the way she look at.
Because Fire Force is one of my favorite animes.
I know it is, and so it pains me. But but I realize though, a lot of your favorite anime, I'm not MHA, My Hero. Like I never actually be a big fan of this stuff you watch, bro.
Wow.
Why you gotta take it personal?
What exactly are you saying?
Why you gotta take it personal?
What are you saying?
I don't know. You have some questionable favorites, bro. You just say you have some questionable favorites, bro.
So my questionable favorites, Fire Force. That's shocking to me. That's actually very shocking.
I get why you like it. I get why you like Fire Force. But even when I said it just doesn't hook me.
Is this just okay?
It just didn't hook me. But My
you
Hero,
were just talking about getting the Station 8 fucking tattoo on you.
Yeah, I don't mean I gotta love the show. I just love the tattoo on that picture.
Okay, so My Hero you don't like.
I never said I didn't like it.
Oh,
just
sorry. It's questionable to you.
Questionable favorite. Questionable favorite for sure.
Tokyo Ghoul.
Now that's clean.
Thank you.
Clean favorite.
Thank you.
Clean favorite. Because I can't blame you for them fucking up on the anime or messing up on the anime. My fault.
I'm pissed. Yeah, I have to bleep that one out.
Yeah.
Don't demonetize us, please. Yeah, Naruto. I mean, obviously, that's questionable to you.
No, it's really the MHA and the Fire Force where you.
That's wild.
That's really it, bro. Like MHA, bro. My Hero. Even the last episode, come on, y'all. Not the last episode, so bro. You're saying that you didn't even watch the Totoro. You didn't even bother to put your head up during the last season of My Hero.
I rewatched it.
Like, let's be honest.
I rewatched it.
You like whatever.
Bro. I was working when you were doing that.
Whatever, bro.
I was working when you were playing it on the TV.
You saying that Todoroki fight, that Todoroki versus Dabi was not questionable, bro.
It was a little bit.
The rest of their story beats haven't been questionable. The way they did
that. No, I don't think so. I think. What?
That vigilante arc.
I like the arc. You're such a hater,
bro. That was rushed. Every season is rushed. That fucking I don't even know, the old man with the old lady that looks like a little girl. That was questionable, bro. Questionable favorite, bro. The power, they had the power of love, literally. No, bro. I can't let you get away with Fire Force. I'll give you Fire Force.
You just don't like My Hero. That's literally what it is. And you don't like Demon Slayer either.
It started off so good, bro.
And you don't like Demon Slayer either.
Demon Slayer, I just feel like it started off so good too, and then it kind of just is. It's still Demon Slayer still hanging on though. I haven't given up hope on Demon Slayer though.
Yeah, I think more people will crucify you for Demon Slayer.
Yeah, for sure. I think we can all agree. Well, not all agree. I know My Hero has some diehard fans, but we can agree that this anime is not hitting the way it's supposed to be hitting. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's be for real.
What about Windbreakers?
Jeez. It's a little too early to tell because I really don't know where they could go with it further.
It's fan service. It's fan service.
I know them girls that love JJK. So if you like JJK, you like a bunch of beautiful men fighting, and you'll love Windbreaker, bro. Like these dudes, it's almost like I don't know. It's so much sexual tension in this show,
so much,
and it's like y'all supposed.
Oh my God!
To be thugs,
Speaking of sexual tension, what did Kid say to Law when they were fighting and Wano. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm going back to One Piece. But that was, I was like, God, can they kiss already? The way they were talking to each other.
Hold on.
He said,
I can't remember, bro.
Kid said like something like, I guess, I don't know, like we're in the thick of it now or something like that. And Law said, I guess you always need dessert after the main course.
Yeah. Wait, no. We're
And the kid said something back to him.
Dessert. I don't remember, bro.
Horrible.
I don't remember.
I just remember being so shocked by their interaction. Somebody will know what I'm talking about.
Bro,
I was so shocked by their interaction. I was like, oh my God. This is getting...
If we could find a clip and play the clip, I think we...
Yeah, if I can find it, I'll just insert it.
But so horny.
Dangerously horny. I was like, what is happening in One Piece?
It was like one of those, like, they was getting their ass whooped, and he looked at him and was like, I got a little bit more in the tank. You, like, looks over.
Like, what in the broke back?
Like, yeah, I can go a few rounds. Why are y'all talking? That's what Windbreaker at least would do.
Windbreaker, that's why I thought about that, because that's what Windbreaker
the homie,
the anime
when he
is.
Bit him on the neck?
He bit him on the neck. On the neck. He's like, ha! Took a chunk out of that boy.
Stop talking. He said, it's okay. Let your anger out. You can bite me. I said, yeah, bro.
Disgusting.
I think we stopped watching it after that.
I couldn't even handle it. I was like, bro.
Because it started off so hard. Like, these are supposed to be thugs. Like if you don't, so Windbreaker is like, they're supposed to be like these juvenile delinquents, you know, and I don't know, but I say give it a try, give it a watch. If the fights are insane though.
I love a little gay moment just like everybody else, but that whole anime is just fan service. And I do enjoy watching it, but I can only take it in bits and pieces.
And what's crazy is your favorite anime is Black Butler, bro.
Whoa, that's not my favorite anime.
One of your favorite anime.
It is a very nostalgic anime to me.
Okay.
I will recognize that Black Butler is not a great show, but I'm very happy that it's back, and I will watch every episode of it.
Our favorite anime, y'all.
If you got to this point, you probably skipped through the anime talk because you have no desire to hear us geek and nerd out over something that you don't understand. And that's okay. But you should get into something new. So
try it. I think it's always, so we got like friends and stuff. They be like, how do y'all watch that, bro? Like how? And it's like, if you get past the fact that it's animated, everything else pretty much falls into place, bro. Like,
yeah,
there are things that they can draw that, you know what I mean? Like real facial expressions just can't express. Like, I don't know, bro.
And it's amazing. And you could tell we both really love it and we love watching it together.
Mm-hmm.
What have your experiences been in the past, like dating someone that didn't really like the things that you really, really liked? Like, you can use anime as an example, but
I would say still trying to be within that anime like range. Like, I've definitely met people that dated people that didn't really like mess with anime like that, and I'm like, it's cool. Like, I respect it. Like, it's just one of those things that like I'll do on my own time. But like, I feel like, I don't know, you all like when you're in a relationship, you always kind of have that longing that, you know what I mean, when you have something that you just really, really want to share. And it's like, you always have that longing to at least experience that with someone. Like watching Gear 5, like if I would have watched that by myself, watching that transformation with Luffy by myself, like, yeah, it would have hit. But then I'm like trying to text somebody to be like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But for the person that you're going to be with, essentially for the rest of your life, I would love to share that with you. You know what I mean? So I've never had too many bad experiences. Like I said, like I only dated like one person where like they really like, they didn't watch it at all. And like when I watched it, they'll kind of be like, you know, kind of like just tuned out, and I'm just like, you know, geeked. But for the most part, I'm usually able to like kind of like nudge it in there. I always kind of like
brought them to the dark
get it
side.
in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you like I'll be like, you know, like if you like this show, you'll like this, and then kind of like watch that while they're there. Or if it's like an anime that I realize that they really like, then I'll kind of, you know, compromise it and watch it even if I don't like it. But yeah, I feel like it's always that longing. I think that's it.
Is that a deal breaker for you, do you think? Not anime
not the
specifically,
specific,
but just like
somebody. I don't know. Yeah, like I
if y'all
feel
don't
like
have that much in
you
common.
would have to. Yeah,
share.
like even with the people that I didn't like have that anime connection with, we had a connection in something. If it was music or like you kind of like you have. I think that's it's a deal breaker for me. Like I have to have something in
to
common.
connect with,
and I think that a lot of people have that one thing, you know what I mean, that they do that is a part of their life, and it's almost like if you can't get with it, I feel like your relationship can't work.
Yeah,
it's almost impossible.
Yeah,
like especially like something that you cherish, something that that means a lot to you. Like I don't know. I think you kind of have to have that connection. Because then what are y'all going to connect on?
I agree. I love doing things with my man. Like you're my best friend, so like we have so much fun together when we're out and just like. Even when we're just hanging at the house, like all we do is laugh. That's what your parents said. They're like, all y'all do is laugh.
all y'all do is laugh.
It's so I couldn't imagine being with somebody that I just can't have this much fun with and share these many like. It really feels like childlike moments to be with somebody that you could just be so free with and not be like, oh, well, they don't like this, so. I'm just gonna go in the corner and enjoy it by myself because they're not gonna be open to it.
And then my thing is too, and then that's also not saying like. I mean, if being on the other side, the receiving end of somebody liking something and you not really being attuned, not saying that you have to like force yourself to like something, but you also don't have to be an a-hole about it.
You should
do
be
not,
open
you
to
know what
it.
I mean? Like that's the only time we're like, and we use this example with anime a lot too, where like somebody walk up, how y'all watch that? Instead of just, you know what I mean, inquiring about
Being
it,
so
or you know what I mean,
judgmental.
you being judgmental now. It's like the way you act, the way you say things. Like every time, you know what I mean, somebody watching anime, like they don't want to hear that. Oh, you still watching cartoons, and it's not a cartoon. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, or just something that else that they like. Oh, you still listening to that song? Like, bro,
Yeah, it's like people
something
like
that I
things.
like. Yeah. So I don't think you got to be an a-hole about it. And I always say, we had a team ask the question of like, like. You just don't of how different cultures can if you live a different lifestyle, how can y'all meet in the middle? It's just like just be open, bro.
Yeah,
that
that's literally it. Just be open, and I think that'll like open so many doors for you that you don't even realize. Like
you might like it. It's the same
and
thing.
also you might learn something new about that person that you might have otherwise have known if you didn't just step into their world with them. That's the whole point of being in a relationship with somebody, is understanding them. And like even if I don't fully like you like to game, you love those like world exploring games, like, and I'm not a big fan of those myself, but I do love watching you play it, and like seeing you just be so into it is like, I don't know, I get to see how your brain works and about things that like, I don't know, just seeing how like certain things trigger you, but how certain things make you happy, and like certain moments in a game just makes you be like, like
I think what gets you like so when I'll be playing a game, like I'm very vocal, so like if I'm losing, I'm like, fuck. And she's like, bro, like if it makes you mad, why are you still playing it? And it's like, it's the frustration, but also like some games are just like, how can I get better?
Yeah,
It's like a self-improvement kind of thing.
I get it.
Like in a way, you know what I mean? So it's like even with like that one fight, I was like so hype about it. I literally was like, yo, I beat it. He was like, what? I was like, I beat it, bro. Because it was like, all those times of just being so mad, you finally do it. So it's like, so I do appreciate that, you know what I mean? Instead of like being judgmental about it, why you want a game? Even though you still be kind of funny about it though. It's like, be open to it. Not saying that you have to partake in it.
Yeah.
Like even I understand that there's a certain level, and then also like I don't want to push the gaming on you. So then if I realize, okay, I've been on the game for too long, or I've been on the game for a minute, you don't even have to ask me to get off. I'll switch to something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I'll let you have your moment because I know that's something that you enjoy, and I don't need to spend every waking moment with you. Like it's okay if you just want to take a little moment to play your game and have fun, even if we're in the same room and I'm in the room editing or working or whatever I'm doing. Like sometimes it's just nice to be next to each other and doing the things that we both enjoy to do. Like
you
doesn't
like
bother
editing,
me.
bro.
I love to edit.
I y'all can tell who does all the background stuff of this podcast, right? Because if it wasn't apparent, it ain't me. Like, I can't. I don't know how you sit there, but you'll be so geeked about it. Like the transitions, the even just setting up the lights, the camera, and I'm like, I don't get it, but just seeing you happy and seeing you doing it, you know what I mean, is kind of like what makes me happy. You know what I mean? You know, so it's like it's cool. So, I guess so. What? Okay. What if it's not gaming or anime? What if you just like the club?
Like the club is your thing.
The club is your thing.
Depends.
I have a friend that's like he like going out. He like, you know, he like flexing. He like the money. He like the, you know what I mean. And it's just not his shorty thing. Mm-hmm. You know, they're not together, but it's not her thing.
Well, clubbing is one of those things that I think is a sensitive topic for some people. Like, me personally, I don't really care to be out clubbing all the time, and I know you don't either. So like,
because it's like, even I feel like on the outside looking in, people probably say that you're probably the partier more than I am.
I'd be ready to go home. Y'all, I'd be ready to go home. I'd be texting him notes. I cannot. I want to go home. But I think, of course, everything in moderation.
Yeah.
If you love to go out with your friends and you love to do that.
That's why it's so like, just because it could be detrimental to a certain degree.
Yeah, like everything in moderation. If that's something that you love to do, you love to be social, you love to go out, that's your thing. Do you. Have fun with your friends, go out, get drunk, come home safe, and all that good stuff. Right. But if it becomes something that you do all the time, you're disrespecting boundaries that your partner has made, that y'all both agreed on. You know, spending maybe too much money that maybe you both didn't agree that was okay to spend. You know, things like that where it starts to maybe feel disrespectful. And I think clubbing is easy to kind of fall into that because there's drinking involved. You know, there's people there that, you know, you might be attracted to, that might be attracted to you. And now you have to think about, oh, are you cheating? Are you giving me a reason to think that you might be cheating? You know, are you entertaining people? And then, of course, like, you spend money. And finances is like a relationship's like number one fight, I think.
Literally.
So I think it just depends, like you said, if it becomes something that's detrimental.
Yeah.
But if you're just having fun, you go out, spend maybe like a couple $100, like that's okay with you and your people, and you come home at a decent time and your partner's like, hey, and you like, hey, and you just do it every once in a while, or you do it at a frequency that is approved, I guess, by both of y'all, right, then I think there should be no reason why it becomes an issue. But I think anything can become an issue. Gaming could become an issue if that's something you do from sun up to sundown. Yeah. Like, because now at that point, it's like, what else are you going to do?
Right.
Like, and I think maybe that's kind of when we cross the line of like, maybe is this becoming like addictive?
Addictive, yeah.
Because now we might have another issue.
Yeah.
And I think clubbing is just one of those things.
Yeah.
It can become addictive. People love the turn up. Baby,
I know. You know what? I used to work with one chef, bro. Just had to be at the strip club. He's not going out if you're not going to the strip club.
What?
Type time. Like I'm not going to no MJQ. What's dance club? Go take me to the strip.
Addiction.
Like, he won't go out. It's
different when it becomes something that you're like obsessive with. It's different thing because now it's like we have a different problem on our hands in our relationship. That's like, let's say we can use editing as an example. I have to edit to work, whatever. But if I'm in the computer, as soon as I get home, I don't give no breaks. I don't eat. I'm just staring. It's becoming something to a point where it's like, don't talk to me. I have to get this done. This isn't getting out right. Like, I'm like tweaking out. That's an issue. It's an issue. You know?
Damn near everything can be an issue.
It really could be. I think you just have to respect your partner's boundaries. And you have to understand maybe like when you do get with somebody, maybe try to see if there's some things that you have in common with.
Honestly, to be fair to it, when it does get to that point, it's not even really about your partner anymore. It's also knowing when to respect your boundaries, because now it's personal.
Yeah.
I also think that, like, also taking the criticism from your partner, if it is a relationship thing, as them just wanting to help you.
Yeah.
Because it now is a personal thing. Where if you're editing all the time, or I'm gaming all the time, and you're like, babe, like, don't, like.
Yeah. Communication's key.
You know what I mean?
From both sides.
Yeah.
Communicate how you feel and make sure you communicate, if you are the person being told that, hey, what you're doing is, like, try not to get defensive and just hear what somebody has to say. Listen, maybe their delivery might not be the best, but maybe we do have to hear.
Could be true.
Are they hurting by your actions? Is this something that is affecting them negatively? And maybe try to reflect on what we can do better, because ultimately in a relationship we don't want to hurt our partners. Right. So, yeah. That's a great convo. Look at us talking all like we professionals or something.
You know what I mean? Get real therapy though, y'all. You know what I mean? It's always out there, always out there.
And that goes into our sponsor today, BetterHelp. That's gonna continue to be a joke until it's not.
It actually happens. Until it BetterHelp.
Right. Well, y'all.
Help us.
Literally. That's been the episode. Episode 4.
It was the big mix.
Yes. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in to the Midnight Mixer.
Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff.
Stay in the mix. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, X, YouTube, and all podcast audio platforms as the Midnight Mixer.
Looking for more? Check out all the other episodes and content wherever you're tuning in from.
Until next time.